insurance companies don't want you to know this. Homeowners, if your insurance rates keep going up like...
And we're here for a very serious purpose. Very serious purpose. Something's out of control, but we're going to put it in control very quickly, like we did on the southern border. I'm announcing a historic action to rescue our nation's capital from crime, bloodshed, bedlam, and squalor, and worse. This is Liberation Day in D.C., and we're going to take our capital back. We're taking it back under the authorities vested in me as the President of the United States. I'm officially invoking Section 740 of the District of Columbia Home Rule Act. You know what that is? And placing the D.C. Metropolitan Police Department under direct federal control, and you'll be meeting the people that will be directly involved with that. Very good people, but they're tough, and they know what's happening. They've done it before. In addition, I'm deploying the National Guard to help reestablish law, order, and public safety in Washington, D.C., and they're going to be allowed to do their job properly.
And this is an unprecedented move. It comes on the heels of their man Big Balls getting beat down in D.C. They never seem to care about anyone else getting stabbed, shot, and killed, Seth Riches, anything else in the past. But all of a sudden now, they care. They care about going after druggies, right? Isn't that what a lot of the small-minded people out there are thinking? You think that this is all about druggies? What about the people that have a 9-to-5 that work all week and live out of the vehicle or are homeless? What kind of camp are they going into? Huh? Do you ever stop to think about that and see the bigger picture? Of course, people that are on drugs need help. That's obvious. But that's where it stops with some of you. Your small mind can't seem to see the bigger picture of what they're doing. Just like you can't see with these strike teams going around rounding people up, at the moment they lock people back down again, they're going to be used on purebloods. You better see the bigger picture of what's happening. The federalization of a city is no joke. Taking over the police force is no joke. Putting the National Guard on the streets against the people to do whatever they need to do, he said, is no joke. And it happens. Now, D.C. is its own little neck of the woods with its own laws. It's just like London, just like the Vatican. I've explained this in separate videos. But this sets a precedent. Anyone that wants to show up saying, how can you be against them treating people for drugs? You never said that. Not once. You just made it up. We've never said that. You're just assuming that. Or you're clinging to garbage. Yeah, they need help. But you won't face the bigger question. What happens to all the other people out here that are homeless? How does it affect them? What kind of camp are they going in? That's the issue. Not people on drugs that need the help. Not that. It's everyday people that are going to get swept up off the streets everywhere with nowhere to go. They're going to get rounded up. And where are they going to go? We'll see what these camps end up looking like. These treatment facilities. But again, how do you treat someone for being poor? That's the big question from here. Join me for the live streams. Go Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, 9 p.m. Eastern, right here on W77. Talking about this and a whole lot more.
AA Shalom. First and foremost, I'm gonna give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh Ba'ashem Al-Shah Ba'ashem Kakodash, the Bond Apostles, and the Elder Millstone for giving us this and truth. And let's be to elect. Well, hey man, this is your boy right here, man. You know, the same people, you know, that you voted for. But here it is, man, you know, beginning with our apostles and elders all the way down. We told you, man. We told you about this guy, Nero, which we believe, you know, he's Trump, you know, through the Spirit, coming back. And hey, man, we told you, man. You know, that they held these people, man. But hey, he refused to listen to the man of the Lord. You know, Like, Nero said, what was it back in June? He says he have troops in LA. It's not just Los Angeles he's talking about, man. It's gonna be everywhere, man. Cause it's gonna be a global thing, man. Worldwide. And hey, man, these devils, man, they're not playing with you, man. All you so-called Negroes, Latinos, Americans, that voted for this guy. Hey, man, you gonna get a rude awakening real soon, man. You gonna get that nigga wake-up call, man. Cause we told you, man. These devils are not here to play with you, man. And this nigga Trump, man, hey, man, he's the perfect devil for shit to get ugly out here, man. For shit to get messy out here. You don't give a fuck about you chicks, man. You don't care, man. You don't care about you. He never did, he never will. That cruel lord. That's Trump, man. That's your boy, DJ Trump. This is Revelation 12, verse 12. It says, "Therefore rejoice, ye heavens, and ye that dwell in them. Woe to the inhabitants of the earth and of the sea, for the devil is come down unto you having great wrath, because he knoweth that he had but a short time." And these devils know their time is up, man. So what they gonna do? They gonna show you their true colors, man. You already know what's their goal, their agenda. Is to set up the New World Order. Basically, doing away with this dollar. Basically wanting everybody see-hipped. Like that Aaron Russo in Skull and Bones Alex Jones interview. Like Aaron Russo said, a New World Order, man. They want full control, man. Total control. They want to control you, man. They want to make sure everybody is see-hipped. Control you, man, like dogs, like animals. So they know their time is up, man. And they know this place is going down. But guess what? They're not going down without a fight. They're not going down without a fight. So this is 2nd Ezra 15 and 14. Because look, man, the times they're coming into, man, it is finally get bloody out here, man. It is finally get bloody out here. Finally get very messy out here, man, these streets, man. Martial law. Declaring martial law. Look, man, look. Like we said a long time ago, man. Your vote don't matter, man. The people that you vote for, hey, man, your vote is meaningless, man. Because you look at it throughout the whole, all the presidents that you niggas, put your trust on. What is it, Psalms 118 and 8 through 9? It's better to, basically put your trust in the Lord than, to put confidence in man. Matter of fact, let's get it, man. It is better to trust in the Lord Yahweh than to put confidence in man. It is better to trust in the Lord Yahweh than to put confidence in princess. So all these people that you people, put your trust from then to now. You had your Obamas, your Joe Bidens, Now you got Trump back in office. Even what was it back in 2016? You niggas was happy because he's now in office. It's the same shit, man. And we told you this, man. We told you this, the man of the Lord. We told you this, man. Your vote is meaningless. And these people don't care about you, man. They don't care about you, man. But you people refuse to listen to what the man of the Lord got to say. So this is 2nd Ezra 15 and verse 14. It says, "Woe to the world and them that dwell therein. For the sword and destruction draw nigh, and one people shall stand up and fight against another, and swords in their hands. Where's the modern sword today? It's the GUN. By now, everybody got a GUN. You see throughout social media, people always brag about it, show it off, thinking they hard, thinking they sweet, thinking they gangster. For there shall be sedition among men, and evading one another. They shall not regard their kings nor princes, in the course of their actions shall stand in their power. A man shall desire to go into a city, and shall not be able. That's Talmud martial law. For because of their pride, the city shall be troubled, the houses shall be destroyed, and men shall be afraid. And like I say, the times are coming into, man. It's gonna get bloody, man, in these streets, man. To the point where these guys, I thought they was something. They was hard, they was gangster, they was all this. They was, man, I'm the stepper. I'm the big deal. I'm the boss. Hey, man, these niggas gonna be afraid that day, man. Because it's gonna get bloody out here, man. You get all these rapping niggas talking about I'm on demon time. Hey, man, time to come into, you're gonna see a lot of people that's on demon time, man, in these streets. For because of their pride, the city shall be troubled, the house shall be destroyed, and men shall be afraid. A man shall have no pity upon his neighbor, but shall destroy their house with the sword, and spoil their goods because of lack of bread, and for great tribulation. So it's going to be a doggy world right now. It's going to be a doggy world real soon. It already is right now, but soon it's going to be even worse, man. You see, we're hearing a lot of crazy shit going on, man. You're hearing all these prophecies, come to pass. You shall hear the rumors of wars. We're hearing that, we're seeing it. Scripture talk about blessed are your eyes for they see and your ears for they hear. So we see that, we're seeing more news about the MOTB. We're seeing, a great famine, not just a great famine, but also the famine of the word. So we're seeing a lot of things go on, man. All these pestilence, these diseases, we're seeing a lot of crazy shit go on, man. But the only thing that we're just waiting is Revelation 13 chapter, man. Because once that prophecy come to pass, hey, man, that's like the cherry on the cake, man. That's where, all hell break loose, man. Once that prophecy come to pass, man. Let the games begin. Once that prophecy come to pass, man, let the games begin. Because World War III cannot happen until that prophecy come to pass, man. Jacob's trouble cannot happen yet until that prophecy in Revelation 13 chapter come to pass first, man. So this is a Wisdom of Solomon 3:19. It says, horrible is the end of the unrighteous generation. And this is the generation right here, man. You best believe this, that prophecy in Revelation 13 chapter, that prophecy will be fulfilled in your lifetime, man. You best believe it, man. Because this fucking generation, man, it's the worst generation, man. You people don't listen, man. One thing about the generation, man, these people do not listen. They do not listen. Not saying the old generations, they were better. Because, they were simple too. But this generation, hey, man. This is the worst, man. The worst of the worst. And unfortunately, this is my generation, man. These people are rebellious. They don't listen. Especially the man Lord. They did not listen to the man Lord on what they got to say. These people walk past us. Scoff, mock, talk shit. And when they do got something to say, it's nothing good, man. It's always nigga talk, man. Talking shit. But hey, man, just watch, man. Because, hey, man, beginning with our apostles and elders all the way down, we warned you and told you about this devil, man. He don't care about you, man. He doesn't serve your best interests, man. He don't care about you, man. He doesn't like you. He hates your guts, man. But here it is. You refuse to listen to man, Lord. You walk past us. Back in 2020, we told you don't take it. You refused to listen to us. And when it came down to voting, you refused to listen to man, Lord. And what do? You went down over there and go vote. And then you was happy because you found out that your favorite president is back in office. You dudes are embarrassment, man. Isaiah 30 and verse 1 through 3. Isaiah 31 and 1. You know. Well, once you know that put your trust in Egypt, man. And that go down for help. You know. Now you put your trust in Pharaoh. You know. Put your trust in this devil. You know, on Trump. You niggas gotta go, man. You know, you're making all these dumbass songs talking about F Joe Biden, vote for Trump. Both of these devils don't care about you, man. They don't serve your best interest, man. They don't care about you, man. They never did, and they never will. But hey, man, you don't want to listen to me, Lord? Okay. You see, when all hell break loose, hey, man, we ain't gonna feel sorry for none of y'all, man. Because that ain't the hell with y'all, man. The Lord told Jeremiah, don't pray for the people, man. Do not pray for the people, man. Because that ain't the hell with these people, man. You know, we're not even gonna fast for y'all, man. Because that ain't the hell with y'all. You know? So instead of you learning the easy way, hey, man, you're gonna have to learn the hard way. You know, that you're gonna get that rude awakening, man. That nigga wake up call, man. You know, you ever seen, you know what, you know, they did to the Northern Kingdom, Southern Kingdom. You see what's going on with you right now. You know. And here it is. You thought you was not gonna go through it. And here it is. You know, you Northern Kingdom. You thought you're El Blanco. You thought you're white. Nah, man. These devils look at you as niggas too, man. Cause they know who you are, man. You so-called Negroes, Latino Americans, they know who you are, man. It's just the mass majority of people, they don't know on who they are. But these devils know who you are, but you don't. You still call yourself a nigga. I'm El Blanco. I'm white. I'm Mexican. You know, our people, man, they destroy, man, for the lack of knowledge. Hosea 4:6, Jeremiah 4:22. You know, they are wise to evil, but to do good, they have no knowledge. Our people are simple, man. Our people are stupid. You know, this is Jeremiah 15 verse 1. It says, Then said the Lord Yahweh unto me, though Moses and Samuel stood before me, yet my mind could not be toward this people. Cast them out of my sight, and let them go forth. And it shall come to pass, if they say unto thee, whither shall we go forth? Then thou shalt tell them, thus saith the Lord Yahweh, such as are for death to death, and such as are for the sword to the sword, and such as are for the famine to the famine, and such as are for the captivity to the captivity. And I will appoint over them 4 kinds, saith the Lord Yahweh, the sword to slay, and the dogs to tear, and the foes of the heaven, and the beasts of the earth to devour and destroy. And look, man, the times are coming to, man. Like I say, it's gonna be doggy world, man. It already is, but soon it's gonna be even worse, man. You know, a lot of you niggas, man. You know, it's gonna get real bad for y'all, man. You know, you see, you're already seeing a lot of shit that's going on in the news. You know, these spirits crave vengeance, teeth of wild beasts. You know, these pit bulls, you know, ripping people's arms apart. You know, just all kinds of shit, man. You're seeing going on in the news, man. You know. But here it is, man. You know, you people, man, you think you have to sweep around here, man. It's trying to get real bloody out here, man. Scripture talk about evil, and only evil beholders to come. So it's only gonna get worse, man. You know, a lot of death. You know, a lot of crazy shit finna go on, man. You know, but here it is. You put your trust in this nigga Trump, which he don't care about you, man. He don't care about you. He never did. He never will. So hey, man, you know, it's gonna get real ugly out here, man. You know, you see You know, the elect, they're putting trust in the Lord, while you niggas out here putting your trust in man. You know, all these guys, you know, that you put your trust on, you know, from back then to now, what have they done for y'all? Not a goddamn thing, man. You know, you're still living in the ghettos, in the slums. You know, you still broke. These people don't care about you, man. But yet, for some reason, you still care about them. You know, you end up voting for these people. Yet, these people don't care about you, man. You know, so, hey, man, you know, the point's been made. You know, I'm gonna give all praise, honor, glory to Yahweh, Bashim, Al-Shah, Bashim, Kakudash, the Bond Apostles, and the Elder Millstone for giving us this some truth. And Shalom.